share with you is Petra Janssen, our ambassador of the Netherlands, who made this book about her life work, which is the social labor works. And she will take you with us to discover also how they not only initiated, but how they evolve the work they're doing. Quite amazing. Petra? Yeah. It says there's a star.
Yes, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee, for introducing me, and thank you, Lee, and Philip, to ask me for the ambassador of the Netherlands. It's really an honor for me, and I think last year, now we are living in another time, but in the COVID time, what you already said for me was it's really nice to see all the different countries and all the different ambassadors and to learn so many things about different countries. I will take you through a little bit through my book, because this is a book club today, and this is it's called an open book on designing labor, and the book is for everybody who is interested in design, in community, in economics. I will show you some pieces through, let's see, yep, my PowerPoint. Oh, this in the middle. Yeah, I have to start from the beginning. Sorry.
Escape.
Yeah.
Escape. Which one is
escape?
Ah.
Yeah. You can do, I think, the presentation on top.
Yeah,
yeah, shall I do it? Yep, from the beginning. Okay, there we go. Okay, as Lee already introduced, it's about social label works. And what is social label? Social label is a movement in the Netherlands. I started together with Simone Kramer. And in this book, we have a lot of different topics. It's about dreaming. We talk with scientists. We also do impact, because the storytelling, what we do, we are trying to make measurements because it's very important for economics, but also we invite authors to say something like Jonathan Holslag. We asked, can beauty save Europe? We have on the right, on the corner, we have like Dick van Hoff, designers who work with us, but also Tom on the left corner. He made a really nice poem for us. Very important that we think that everybody is equal and we give everybody a voice. So in this book, you see a lot of different kind of methods, thinkings and thinkers. And also we try in a lifelong learning come together and try to get new solutions for a better social world. This, what you see, this map is our movement. We have now like 14 workshops through the Netherlands and 17 designers. And you see little pictures with all the people involved. And you see that the designers, the makers of different sheltered workshops, but also the tutors and of course, the directors of the company. Because this is something that you can't do alone. You have to work together with a lot of different people. So for us, like communication is very important for this, because you have to bring a lot of different people together. What is really important also is that we are trying to make a co-creative community. And so we work together with government, innovative retailers, sheltered workshop, maybe also on event festivals. We also now on the Dutch Design Week. We try to make new education. We try to work with people-oriented companies, designer, artists, and healthcare organizations. But for also very important for us is that we have to work with the consumers, because we have to tell the story over and over again, how important it is to buy also very social. So what are we doing? So we are designing labor on a human point of view. And this we do with, we call it design with a meaning. So here you see a few people, makers of Pamei in Rotterdam. We just visited them 2 weeks ago. And they are working on a new project with us. And very important that we have interviews with them. We ask them what they can, what they like, what they want to learn. Also very important for us are the healthcare coaches or teachers who also are busy with crafts. And they are very important for us because this is also, they learn us how to communicate with the group. When we have a group, then this is the group of woodworks from Tilburg. You see Piet Hein Eek in the middle. He's a Dutch designer where we started out in 2012, already our first label. And this is how normally a workshop looks like in the Netherlands when you go to a healthcare organization. And what we do is just to take a look what is there, what can they learn, and what do they want. And then we make a plan with a designer. On this picture, you see Kiki van Eyck, and she worked on a really nice project. And she is telling how this production line, on a very simple way, you can design her lamp. But very important is that the people are not making her lamp, but she will help them to design and give each person in this project a little piece of the project. This is very important. And then in the last stage of our project, we are going together on the stage, on the podium, because first it's the person, then it's the process, then it's the product, but in the end, together are we on the stage. This is a picture of Milano 2 years ago. This is the storytelling tableware. And then you see on the next picture that the people are really flying with their own earned money, because this is really important for the healthcare organization, but also the people who work in there, that they are included and inclusive in our society. So they are co-creator of this project. This is very important from get some pride. And then you see they also do their own recording or interviews because we noticed, and we do this already for I think 9 years, it's very important that you design the work in front, because a lot of people who have distance of labor market can do a lot more than you think if you organize or design the path through there on the right way. Now I shall show you a little movie how a healthcare organization in the Netherlands looks like, and they are working on the social label tableware. So you see a little bit how very detailed and with a lot of love and a lot of excitement, people are really working on different projects. And I can tell you that the projects we do in the Netherlands, all the people are really like to get involved and really take time for this. So what happens is, of course, that we are going to make a social, sustainable collection and community, because this is really important, because the community is connected to the collection. And you see here some slides of our collection so far. And we work with a lot of different designers with different approaches, but also we work with a lot of different groups, groups who have maybe problems with life, burnouts, or all kinds of different problems. So, and you see it a lot more nowadays, that people are really falling out. And this is really nice that we can, by making this movement, we can make this positive action and bring people more alive, and bring also this kind of products to the Dutch Design Week through Limaan, but also bring the community with them. Here are we now. We are now at in Eindhoven. So we built at the Kazerne this house. This very important for us, that we want to build. We give the collection like little household wear, but we want to make a social, sustainable house, because it's all about people in life. And if we are not involving everybody around us, then it's the world is not for the better. So this is also my hope, that we are more equal and more open and more inviting people from different areas, and I can share my knowledge. So in this Dutch Design Week, we also have, and we did in this COVID year, we did, of course, a lot. We did new tattoos, new stories on the tableware, and of course we had a COVID year. So there are a lot of new stories and a lot of new things to see. And very important that we still are in community and in contact with the people who are making it. So this is designer Edwin Vollenberg, and he made with Reinier van Arkel and Cello Zorg, like I think like 100 new stories for them. So it was about, you see a watch in the middle with hope. It was about silence. It was about virus. It was about locked up when in COVID time. So this is also a way for them to let them know how they feel. Very important for us is that we are a platform. So from the social label and a new movement, we want to end in new rules, because communication and changing the system is of course difficult. We need a lot of people to help us, but this is all about in our book, what we did and how we want to go for it. Also, what we do with the collection, we do in a building. It was opened to our queen. We are very honored that she came 2 years ago. And we are busy there with a gallery and a shop, but also with craft ateliers. So this is a new point of view that we are going to make. We also invite people now in our own house. And we do the craft atelier, an assembly atelier, and a storytelling atelier, but also move. This is a new one that we are starting from the last year, what we learned, and the open atelier. Last year we did a lot of podcasts, and we got in touch with all our makers through the Netherlands, through like this, like Zoom and podcast. Another thing, it's really important from what we learned, because the book is a long learning book, is education. I teach at the Design Academy for 15 years, and I'm still teaching next to my design practice. And I think it's very important. And I got a lot of questions about young designers, if they could do an intern at Social Label. So I invite them at my design agency, and I will help young people to get to know how we design and how we go to work with people together. So those are 2 products on an education line. This is the education line called Schoon. It will be a beauty box from ceramics. And then Farida, she learned from Olga to make molds, to learn how she can design. She learned everything about the making process. But this is, I really like this picture because in this picture are two girls from design schools and two girls who are working in a workshop, Nurse Simone and Valerie. And they are really proud, the makers of social label FAS. And this is really nice that all the young people really want to get in touch with each other, try to communicate, and I can help with that. So this is something for the future we really want to do. And now I'm coming back at this moment of, the pink house. Why a pink house? And I wrote something for the Dutch Design Week because I thought it was really important after a year that we had COVID. This is the first time that we could show everything. So the pink house, it's about democratization of beauty. It's in an intimate setting where the time stands still. The future of social label is in being and in surrounding ourselves with design with a meaning. With this positive activism, we are forging a growing and inclusive movement with a social, sustainable collection and program for another view on labor, learning, and participation. A positive activism, if COVID has taught us anything, it's that inclusivity still isn't embedded in our daily lives. In fact, the divide between the advantage and the disadvantage has only grown bigger. With community projects, activities, and beauty, social label aims to capture the poetry of being. We believe the collaboration is the key to change the society to build up upon different pillars and designed around more social and democratic and collective values for a better human existence. Everybody deserves this. Design can play this transformative role by giving work meaning and enabling disadvantaged people to participate in society. In the last few years, we have worked hard with the community and developed products for a social, sustainable home. So here we are at this kitchen table. The future of social labor lies in the democracy of beauty, in being and surrounding ourselves with design with a meaning. And I want to thank all the designers who are working with us, and I will close with a beautiful video because from our MOVE project, and we have this really beautiful film. It's called Shell Together, but sometimes you can't really explain it in words. And sometimes people don't have the essence to tell everything they think. So we have this MOVE atelier and take a look at Sanne and dance with her teachers. I will show you.
Okay. I'm going to come on.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Petra.
you're welcome, Philip. Thank you.
As
for-
always, super inspiring to see how design can make such a difference to so many people's lives, of all parts of society, including the design community.